What are you doing? Casualties. No. It's fine. I just will wash them and then they'll be fine, right? Don't tell anyone. My salt is empty. Well, I just got back from Costco and I did do a Walmart pickup, but we were out of basically everything. So yeah, let's go through it. Ignore the mess. We're still figuring out Easter stuff. It is what it is. About 4 days ago and all that. So let's go through everything I got. All right, so the few things that I got from Walmart, and wished I'd gotten a few other things, at least one more thing that I wished I'd gotten from Walmart, but I got some mozzarella cheese. I don't really love the Costco mozzarella cheese. I've had it before. I don't know, there's something they add to it that's really weird and it makes it taste really strange. So I haven't had it since though, so maybe they've changed the whatever they added to the mozzarella at Costco, but I'd probably try it again at some point because it is a much better price than even just Walmart. But I got some toothpaste. We were completely out and this was a pretty decent deal, so I grabbed that. I did see that they have these at Costco too, so I might grab those at Costco at some point too. And then some bleach. I've been meaning to use bleach on my whites. I just feel like it will help with keeping them bright, you know. And sorry, it's so dark. The light behind I guess I can let this down. Maybe that'll help. Did that help? Probably a little bit. But that's from the last time I went grocery shopping, and then all the dishes I haven't put away yet. The bleach, and then some body wash for Devin. Technically, he can use this as shampoo as well, but he mostly just uses it for body wash. And then I got some sugar-free or no sugar added milk chocolate chips. I like these ones. There's total gram 1 sugar in each serving. Anyway, these are my favorite. Honestly, I would eat these over eating like a chocolate bar that's no sugar added or whatever. I would just snack on those out of the freezer. I keep my chocolate chips in the freezer though, so they don't melt, especially in the summer. And then paprika, we were just out of paprika, so I grabbed some of that. We use it for taco seasoning and lots of things. I don't know, deviled eggs, I guess. And then I grabbed some onions, some green onions, and a couple tomatoes. And I'd forgotten I grabbed these tomatoes because I ended up grabbing a ton from Costco, not the same kind. So these are more like sandwich tomatoes, and then the other ones are more like just the snacking or the little tomatoes. Anyway, we'll get to that. This is a very big mess, and I'm gonna organize it real quick for you. I don't know, should I just go through it? Maybe I will because I'm being kind of lazy. I got some corn dogs because just ease. I need some easy foods right now. It's just the stage of life that we're in. I don't do these kinds of foods very often, but it is better than eating them at a restaurant. And there's just sometimes when you need something simple, and this is something my kids will eat. My 4-year-old specifically, he'll eat this and he won't complain. And sometimes you just need things like that. Baby wipes for, you know, reasons. I actually already bought this rug, but it shredded in the washing machine because I had set it to sanitary and I think that was just too harsh on the rug. So I ended up getting a new one. It was like $12 and I really liked having it. I had it over here where all these puppies are. These are not all my dogs. This one's mine. I'm dog sitting these other two while their parents are out of town. Feels weird to call them parents, but it is kind of the way it is, huh? This is Minnie, and this is Copper, and then, you know, Roxy. Hi, Roxy girl. But yeah, so that rug just goes on the landing where the dogs are right now. As you can see, Roxy's head just kind of hangs out in that spot. That poor gate. Puppies! What are you doing? Hi! Hi, puppies. Yeah, so we've got a full house today. Baby's napping and Dan is watching a show, which is nice. Anyway, okay, so we're just gonna keep going because I don't really want to organize all this stuff anyway. I'm gonna have to put it away. I got some lettuce I do some tacos. I use it for sandwiches. I make my own sandwich. I'll make my own like sub sandwich bread by laying out cheese and melting it and then using that as like kind of a flatbread. It's very good. Very cheesy, so you have to be in the mood for cheese for that. But then I'll make hi, you stinker. But then I'll be, well, I got distracted and forgot what I was saying, but I did end up laying the rug out over here. So looks good, looks better. Looks less disgusting down there. I probably need to mop down there. And then I got a thing of 5 dozen eggs, some Oikos 000 yogurts. These are just nice. I put them in smoothies. I make like a fruit, what is that, like salad type thing with them. It's just good. I needed some more Dawn Power Wash. I use this for dishes, but I also use it for laundry, and I got some pepperoni grease on my pants today, so that will come in handy in the laundry room for sure. I grabbed this bag of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I really love chicken thighs and I hate dealing with the bones. I wouldn't mind if the skin was there, but you can't really buy just boneless chicken thighs. They are always skinless as well, which is fine, but I really like them, so that's what I buy. And then I got some milk, some homogenized milk, whole milk, whatever you want to call it. Some heavy whipping cream to make whipped cream, whatever you want to make with it. I make my own Alfredo sauce. It's just, there's lots of things you can do with heavy whipping cream. I almost bought 2, but I was already spending a ton of money at Costco today. And then I grabbed the shredded Mexican style cheese. I tend to use this also for like bread, or I make tortilla shells. Like I'll lay them out on a flat tray with parchment paper and I'll just lay the parchment paper down and then like do a mound of cheese and let it melt into like a little tortilla shaped thing, and then I'll use those for dinner. You can also do it in a skillet and they can be a little bit more crispy. Just depends on what you want. Or in a microwave, if you really want it to be crispy, you throw it in the microwave for a minute and it gets like crunchy. It's yummy. I grabbed some tomatoes, some of these I think grape tomatoes. I don't know. It's open, but it doesn't matter. Cherry tomatoes. They're either grape or cherry. I'm not sure. It doesn't say. So they're little tomatoes. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And then my favorite marinara sauce, Rayo's. I use it for everything. I'll make homemade meatballs and just throw this on top, or I will make my own chicken parmesan with a blend of Parmesan cheese and pork rind, just ground up pork rinds. They call it pork pinko, and I'll use that as like the breading. It's so good. I might have to make that for dinner tonight. Actually, I have this. Never mind. I got a rotisserie chicken, which I don't know exactly what I'm doing with, but I have it. I might stick this in the fridge though. It's been sitting out for a minute. Alrighty. We're not done yet. I saw these roasted salted hazelnuts and they sounded really yummy, and they had them as like a sample thing. And my goodness, those samples get me sometimes. These roasted hazelnuts were so good. And I love nuts. They're some of my favorite like treats and snacks. Anyway, I got some cashews. I always grab a bag of those when I'm at Costco. And then a bag of pistachios. I like to get the shelled ones just because Dan likes to eat those. So, you know, the shelled ones are nicer for a 4-year-old. I grabbed some bacon crumbles. Those are amazing for salads, for anything you want. I put it in I do egg scrambles with these, and it's great. I try to do like breakfast and dinners as super like healthy, really great like ingredients, but sometimes lunches are a little more lenient, especially with the kids. Anyway, so I grabbed those. And then I grabbed this enormous bag of carrots because I feel like I'm always running out of carrots. And these are freaking delicious. I don't know what it is about these. Maybe they infuse them with sugar. I don't know, but they're so good. If they infuse them with sugar, that would probably not be good for me. But they're really tasty, and I think they're good. Total sugars is 4 grams. It's just normal. Carrots, and then bananas, also sugary. And then these, where is the other packages of those? 1 second. Oh, here they are. Casualties. No. It's fine. I just will wash them and then they'll be fine, right? Don't tell anyone. It's fine. I'll eat them too. They were probably on the ground at some point. They just need to be washed. I grabbed so many of these, and I might end up freezing some of them. But I definitely want to wash that package over all the other ones, specifically. And so I grabbed 4 packages of these blackberries because they were on sale for $1. I don't know if they were on sale, but they were at least super in season. For $1, like 67. I think I paid probably like $6-7 for all 4 of these packages. And honestly, like, guys, I feel like I just spent like $1 on a teeny tiny little package, which isn't terrible either because it's like blackberry season, so that's fair. But I feel like it was much more expensive just to get them at the regular store. And these ones look so good. Even the ones I dropped on the floor look great. Don't worry about it. I grabbed some pure vanilla. I was almost out of that. I have been craving almond butter. I like this with like an apple or something, or make it with, I cut up bananas and I'll freeze the bananas and then I'll layer like, you can do almond butter or you can do peanut butter, and then you do a layer of chocolate, you freeze it, and then you do a layer of peanut butter and then you freeze it, and then you do a layer of chocolate and then add whatever toppings you want and then freeze it again. You don't have to freeze it for very long. It's like 5-10 minutes, but they're so good. I'm craving those right now. Anyway, and then I made some pepperoni. I even put it in this package for you and everything. I got some pepperoni and then some sour cream. I was almost out of sour cream, and every time I go there, I always feel like I have to pick up a thing of sour cream. I grabbed 2 things of these chicken chunks. They're cheaper than the Bear brand, and I don't know if I can tell a difference. I think they're both good. They both taste good to me, so I get the cheaper kind because I'm cheaper. And then this 0-calorie sweetener, which is what I use to bake anything. I make my own lots of stuff with it. And then I got some dill pickles. I was just almost out of pickles, and I like pickles. And the dill ones are just slightly better for you. I mean, I will tell you, I love bread and butter pickles, but they have sugar in them, so I shouldn't eat those. And then enormous thing of baking soda for doing laundry. And I am in love with Philadelphia cream cheese. I don't know what it is. Why is it superior? I honestly have yet to figure out why it's so good, but every time I use Philadelphia over like the Walmart brand or the Kroger brand, it's just like so much better. So much better. Anyway, I digress. Not important. I grabbed these shoes. I tested them on my little boy, and they were so cute on him, these little slides. I thought they'd be good for summer. Another thing that's good for summer is these Superfruit organic freezy pops. I like them because, well, I mean, I bought them before, but they have 0 added sugars, and it's really just like basically the fruit and the juice. So, no, is it something that you should eat all day long, all the time? Probably not, but it's something I want to give my kids. I think it's healthy, it feels good, it's organic, I don't know, all the things. And then I got these shoesies for me. Let's see. They smell weird. But I just got these for me. I was like, they had cuter colors, but I just grabbed these chunky chunks for me. How chunky can you get? I grabbed these ones for me. They were $10. I don't know, something like that. But I was like, you know what? I'll wear them. They're cushiony. They have quite a bit of cushion. They're nice. I got the large size because I normally wear like a 9.5. So that's what I got. Shower friendly, easy to clean. Anyway, they're nice. I like them. So I am excited to have some summery shoes that I can wear outside that people might still make fun of. I probably will need to paint my toenails. Don't look if you can't because I have socks on. All right, so I grabbed some Parmesan cheese. This was only $5. Honestly, I probably should have grabbed 2 because we use this like crazy. And then some butter. I never have enough of that. And then my cute shoes again. Push those to the side. Okay, I grabbed some paper towels. I honestly feel like we've just been out of everything. It's been crazy. Some toilet paper and some dog food. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Feels good. I have all this stuff now. Now I need to put it away. Let's do it. And I think this was the next day, but I made breakfast and decided that I needed to clean it up. I didn't end up filming putting away the groceries. I just put them away. It was just kind of a crazy day that day, but here is the aftermath of breakfast. And we had, oh no, this was definitely a couple days later because we had a few people over, and so I had to take out oh, here comes Roxy to clean up Joel's mess from breakfast. Anyway, but I ended up having to take the leaf out of the table. So I was cleaning up and taking the leaf out so that I could put that away because it's nice to have the room and space back after having people over for dinner and whatnot. And then cleaning up the high chair and all that fun stuff. But yeah, it's nice to have my table back to normal. And it just goes right in that closet because if it didn't, I probably wouldn't ever put it away. I'm like one of those people that have to have things right next to where it goes, or like right next to where you'd use it, or I won't use it because I'll just be like, nope, we just won't even do it. And why would we do that? Why would I go take it out of somewhere else? Anyway, so I cleaned up that area, and then I was just kind of annoyed with this space. So there was just like toys and papers and boxes stacked here that needed to be put away. And that all of those boxes that I'm kind of just tucking into this diaper box were all literally just recycling. So I threw it down by the recycling bin. So I just plop it over the side of my railing. And when Devin gets home, he throws it into it. And I don't know what that book was, but it looked great. So then I decided to clean off the counter a little bit, and it felt really good. Guys, like, I have been watching Remy Clog lately. I don't know if you've ever seen her, but she has this wonderful YouTube channel, and it's just her name, Remy, REMICLOG, Remy Clog, and she just cleans her normal everyday life. There's me putting back the tray for the high chair. I washed it and now it's ready for lunch. But yeah, so Remy, I just love her way. Like, she's just always like, life is just always continuing, and being a mom of young kids is just really difficult and tough, and you just have to kind of go with the flow, really. And I've been really listening to her because I've just been needing that like mom camaraderie almost, and the extra I don't know, just motivation, because she does give a lot of cleaning motivation, and it's been giving me a little bit of oomph in my life, and it's been really nice. So that's kind of where I've been. It's really, really nice to have that validation a little bit. I got this package from Target. It took
10 years to come in. It probably took like a month and a half. And it's just a rug you'll see for my front porch in just a little bit. And then here is my little like bottle tree organizer thing. I decided to clean it off and get rid of anything that I'm not using, which was a lot of stuff. And then I kept a little towel underneath it just because it was still a little wet and I didn't want it to seep into my countertops. And with the baby's bottles, we've been doing a mixture of formula and milk and just kind of slowly transitioning him to whole milk. So that's been really nice, and less formula is nice because formula is so expensive. Oh my gosh, it's crazy expensive. We actually switched to the non-organic kind because it saves us like $6 per can. But, oh, I don't know. It's just, it'll be nice to not have to buy formula for a while. Hopefully the next baby does not need formula, but we'll see. You just never know until you know. Oh, by the way, those little formula holder things, I got those from Ross. I'll have them linked below because you can get them on Amazon too. But I mean, if you can get them at Ross, I'm sure they're cheaper. But they are so nice. And you just put the amount that you'd put in a bottle and then just dump it straight into the bottle. And it's just magical because especially with the Dr. Brown's bottles, the opening is really small and the formula scooper is kind of big, so it's just kind of nice just to have it all ready out and ready to go in the little containers. And I just get like 4 bottles ready at once, and then I just dump it in when I'm ready, and then it can hold like 8 ounces worth of formula, whatever the stuff is called, the powder, there we go. It can hold about 8 ounces in each little section. So I would recommend, especially if you're like going out and about, it's so nice to not have to bring the whole canister, especially if you buy the kind I buy the Kendamil brand, and it's a good one. I really like that brand. I get it from Target. And I think I can order online on Walmart, but I'm never that good at remembering to order in time before I need it. So like I forget. Anyway, so yeah, I really like it, but the little scoop for the formula and the opening to the bottle was just not great, but we did that for months and months and it worked out and it was fine. But I would recommend maybe getting that little thing, because if we have to do formula again with another baby, I'm going to do it again. Oh, also, I'm taking my vitamins here. I don't know. I just decided to show you. I do electrolytes, the Keto Chow electrolytes, and then I do the Lugel's iodine drops. I do like 2 or 3 drops of those a day. Magnesium, potassium, folate, and vitamin D2 and D3K2. And then I also do this grass-fed liver. And it says to take 6 capsules of the grass-fed liver. There's no way I'm going to be doing that. I do add a little bit of like the Mio drops flavoring to the water because it just helps with the doing it. But I do it like a shot because I can't drink it in like a big thing. I can't sip on it. It grosses me out. I don't like it. Also, my hair's crazy. But yeah, it tells you to take 6 of those capsules of the liver capsules, and I'm like, ain't no way I'm doing that. So I do 2 or 3 if I forgot to take them the day before. So yeah, and I just kind of feel like it helps with my protein intake, and also I know it's just desiccated liver, and I know it has a lot of nutrients, so I try to do that every day. And then here I am doing some dishes like I do all the time. Dishes are my nemesis. Well, I just got a package in the mail from Target, and I'm really excited to open it, so let's do that really quick. Yay! I have been waiting for this to come. It's like the cutest little doormat for the outside for my front porch. And I've been waiting for it. Sorry, Dan was playing the game. I was waiting for this to come in. Look how precious. It was about $13 if I remember correctly. I ordered it with a Target order forever ago. I don't really shop at Target much, but I feel like I have to right now because of the formula I buy. So I go there more often than I probably would.
But I really loved this rug, and I have one similar, like the similar style. I got one for Christmas time. Anyway, so I'm just really excited to put this on my front porch. I think it'll be so cute for spring. And I don't know, I just wanted something a little bit more bright and cute out there. I think I ordered it like at the beginning of March, so it's been like a month. They were back ordered, and I don't know, like it was really weird, but I kept saying it like, yeah, I'm gonna wait because it's so cute. I want it. I'm gonna wait for my cute little rug. So I'm gonna go set it on the porch really quick. But first, let's throw away this box into the recycling area. Ignore the mess. I do need to sweep out here, but for right now, I just want to see how cute this will look. Yay! I need to repaint that, but I don't know. How do you repaint? Well, and just in general, how do you paint sidewalk or like cement? I don't know. I don't know why they did it in the first place, but they did. So there you go. Hi, Roxy. There we go. Perfect. Now they can wipe their feet on that. And then they have a rug to wipe their feet on when they come inside. Hi, Roxy. Hey, sweet girl. Guys, remind me to start painting this at some point. I plan on painting this entire hallway ceiling area. It's just not been a priority ever, so one day that will be a priority, just not today.
I do think that after we renovated the kitchen and just was able to get it livable and everything, it's just been so hard to finish any little projects. And there's some things that just are top priority, and then there's some things that are zero on the lowest on the list. And that hallway is one of those, because it's not like when you first walk into the house. It's not super annoying. Obviously, when I walk past it, sometimes I'm like, oh, eyesore. But for the most part, dishes tend to be the top priority throughout the day. And then if I have time for other things, which sometimes I don't, sometimes, oh, gross. Sometimes the only thing I have time for is dishes and laundry. And even then even then I sometimes don't have time for those things. So it really is just trying to, I don't know, get my life together, maybe. But yeah, there's just so much going on all the time, and being a mom is tough, guys, but I love it. There's like taking care of a house is tough, but it's so worth it and so good, and I'm so grateful that I have my wonderful home. And I've also been trying to say while I'm doing dishes, I'm so grateful I have these dishes to wash so that my family can be fed and can have clean dishes to eat their food on. And I've been trying to say things like that because it really does make you appreciate what you have more, and I'm working on that. And it's just, there's some things that are super stressful in life, and I'm trying to work through that as well, because stress is really not good to let it linger in your body. It's just not healthy for you. But yeah, cleaning out the sink a little bit so that I could kind of wash some things that needed to be hand washed. I really sometimes hate washing the things that need to be hand washed, but it's also like, I used this, I need to clean it, you know? And it's stuff that I don't want to just throw in the dishwasher because it probably won't get clean, for one, or it won't, you know, like it either won't get cleaned or it will get ruined. And neither of those things are good. And then there's also a couple stray dishes that I just was like, I'm going to clean these because I do not want to have dishes in my sink that aren't clean. I just want to have everything clean, have everything good. And yeah, so just that's kind of where I am focusing my attention, is just trying to get my sink empty. And you'll hear there's a little story that goes along with what I say to Dan next, but it felt so good to have my sink clean. I put a towel on the counter to put all of the drying dishes. I don't even know if it was all of them. I probably put some on the stove as well. I tend to put stuff on the stove to dry as well, like pots and pans and things that I wash by hand. but it feels so good, and I get my sink really cleaned out, and it's just like, I don't know, sometimes it feels like this monumental thing when you get your sink empty, and it's just feels so awesome. So that was what I was working on, and obviously you can tell because I'm still doing this. But oh, by the way, those Ninja pans are magnificent. The Ninja Foodie Never Stick pans. I want to get some more of those at some point, and yeah, so that's also a goal of mine. Oh, I cleaned out this little elephant pot that I've been putting things in. I didn't want to leave it here. It's been sitting here for so long, and I've been putting sponges in it. I don't even know how it came to be that was what I was doing with it, but I just started it, and I started doing it, and I'm like, why am I doing this again? I don't know. Because when the baby was born, I got that pot with like some flowers in it from Devin's work, and it was really pretty and cute, and then the flowers died, obviously, and then I cleaned out the pot, and then I ended up just throwing it at my sink and throwing sponges in it. So it's been there for like almost a year now, and yeah. So it's not what you want in your kitchen necessarily, unless that you have like a elephant themed kitchen, I guess. But I was like, maybe I'll clean this out, and I can either donate it or use it as decoration when I kind of redo the baby's room at some point. Oh, I'm just, there's just so much to do all the time. It's crazy.
My song is empty. It's empty. I know.
Why is it clean? Hey, that's the bathroom, so.
Yeah, there's one in the kitchen too. I like how you don't even know we have one in the kitchen because the sink's always too full for it.
Why is the sink too full for it?
Well, you usually don't get to see the bottom of the sink, huh?
Why can't we see the bottom?
Well, we can now. Because Mommy just cleaned it.
But why couldn't?
Are you admiring my wonderful work of cleaning the sink? Does it look so good?
It sure does.
I'm so glad.
Hey, why is this part wet?
Oh, because I just washed it. You say my sink is empty?
The sink is empty.
Yeah, it sure is. My sink is empty. My sink is empty.
My son.
Can you say it?
My son.
My sink is empty. Okay, you say it.
My song is empty.
Your song is empty.
Uh-huh.
That's great.
Why is it empty?
Because I cleaned it out and there's no dishes. It's so clean. Look at all the dishes I did.
Wow, there's so many.
I know.
This?
So there is a little backstory to the my song is empty, and it's really silly, and it makes me crack up every time I think about it. But I was on the phone with my sister and I cleaned my sink. I was like doing all the dishes and I cleaned my sink, and I just go on the phone with her and I go, Lana, my sink is empty. And she's like, I have literally no idea what you're saying. And I said it like 3 times, and she's like, you have to tell me what you're saying without the weird accent. And I said, and I was like, my sink is empty, and we cracked up about it for like way too long. We text each other, my sink is empty, all the time when we clean our sinks, and send pictures of each other's sinks, and it's just like a little ongoing running joke, and it cracks me up every time. I kind of want to make a shirt that says it, because no one will know what it's talking about because it's spelled all weird. Anyway, but here I am just throwing together some dinner, and all I did was throw in some spices, obviously, but I did some pasta sauce, some like marinara. I do the Rayo's brand. And then all those spices, I did some crushed red pepper, garlic, onion, Italian seasoning. Yep, I did Italian seasoning. And I just did ground beef, and then I threw in some, like a half a stick of the cream cheese, and that's what we had for dinner. Just that with some Parmesan on top, because I try to do like low carb keto meals, and this was decent. I don't know, it tasted good. The baby liked it. We were watching Snow White, as you can tell. You can hear it in the background. And then I don't know if this was the same date. Probably not, because it's the light outside, and that would mean that, yeah. Anyway, I think this was the next day or a couple days later. Oh, I felt just like my laundry is kind of out of hand. There's some things I would like to do to kind of mitigate that, but you know, I'm listening to Remy in my head, just being like, this is just a season. This is not forever. This is okay. And just keep on top with what you can do. Take a deep breath. Drink a Diet Coke, but she drinks Coke or Pepsi. I don't remember. I think she drinks both. Drink a soda and have a moment and relax, and then go do something else. Just use the motivation to get things done while you can. Also, my bra was like digging into me because it was a brand new bra, and so it was like digging into my back, and I think it was the one I got in the, yeah, it was definitely the one I got in the last video, but I think that was in the last video that I posted. Anywho, but yeah, I was digging into my back, so I had to like end up going into, like, go to the bra and like cut this piece off that was, it was just like they had messed up the sewing when they put it together. Anywho, I said that already, but it is what it is. Folding towels, putting away stuff. There's Minion in the corner by my closet, and I sped up these clips quite a bit. I think I did it like 8 times just because there was so much footage. There was like 2.5 hours of footage, so I tried to cut it down quite a bit. It was just, I've been filming like crazy, guys. It's ridiculous. I have like 4 more videos filmed. I just haven't had time to sit and edit them. So this is me being good and sitting and editing. I might even go and edit another video right after this. Look at me. I started editing it last night after I finished like editing this one. I just couldn't do the voiceover until today. Oh man, it feels good to get some things done. I've been feeling motivated. I've been also trying to distract myself from certain things, and this has been helpful. So I'm glad that I have a husband who will watch the kids while I get some things done for my mental health, which is making videos apparently, and doing things that I like to do, which is making videos. And I also really like to keep my house clean, and I like to make sure that I just like to make sure that I'm getting the things done that need to get done around the house, and that's kind of what I've been focusing on. I don't know. Yesterday, Devin took the kids with his family, and they went to like a park and did frisbee golf, and I'm sure it was so fun. But I was just like, I need to get stuff done. Is there any way that you could take them without me? And he did it, and I was able to get all of the rugs cleaned in my house, which is a huge undertaking because I have some big area rugs, and I got them all cleaned, and I'm so excited to share that video with you. I've been doing some spring cleaning, and like I have like 3 spring cleaning videos ready to be edited and start to film them. I filmed them, but I'm like, I need to start editing them soon. Oh, and getting to this corner in my room was such a win. The corner had been like that for at least 2 months. Just a bunch of stuff being piled on top of each other, stuff I didn't want to deal with, stuff I was just like, what am I going to do with all this stuff? But now it's a laundry corner. It has like 3 laundry baskets in that corner currently, but you know, I consider that a win. They're baskets. I can move the baskets a lot easier than I can move that pile of stuff. And it was just stuff I hadn't wanted to deal with. And there was like stuff that I threw in that bag to donate, and then I ended up pulling a couple things out because I was like, I actually wouldn't mind wearing this again. So yeah, I don't know if that was a good choice, but it's what I did. So but that's the end, and I'm so glad you're here for this video. So thanks for being here, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! I waved. I don't know. You didn't see it.